Hello guys, welcome back. Now today I want to talk about potential Adidas NHL jerseys, the alternate jerseys for next year. Now of course it is rumored and it seems very likely that it seems like the NHL and Adidas have gone out and said that they want every single team to have an alternate next year. That would bring a ton of possibilities, a ton of new creative jerseys onto the playing field. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for every single team, talk about a potential alternate jersey that they can have and one that I would like to see from them. Now, we're going to start with the Arizona Coyotes, and what I think you could do is what they're probably going to do. Now, I don't think they're going to go for anything really recent, but probably wear their original jerseys with the Kachina jerseys. They might want to put, maybe their new logo on it. They may want to just keep it as the old logo. I'm not a big fan of the old logo. That's why I wanted to change it to the new one. It looks decent to me. It looks fine, but they really don't have too great of a jersey history. I do like the ones that they have now, but for alternate ones, they may have to go creative, or they may just want to go with a throwback to their original ones. Now, for the Anaheim Ducks, it's been rumored for a long time that there's going to be a Mighty Ducks 2 movie coming, and if that's the case, then it's pretty sure that the Anaheim Ducks will be able to, I guess, secure the rights again and be able to get a new jersey going. And if they do, I think that they might actually have the Mighty Ducks jersey as their own home jersey and replace the ones that they have now. But if that isn't the case, maybe they just use it as an alternate, and maybe they bring back the alternates that they had a couple of years ago, which looked very, very nice. For the Boston Bruins, I think that they'll most likely go back to the black alternate that they had a couple of years ago, where they had the Bruins and the Boston and the Bear on their crest. That logo, that was a pretty good jersey right there. It was overall pretty solid. And if they might want to go to a similar design to the Winter Classic that they had a couple of years ago, that would be nice as well. But I think that they will go overall to a black jersey that looks the same or similar to those both. For the Buffalo Sabres, they haven't had a ton of different jerseys over the times or over the years, but I'm going to choose the 1990 Buffalo Sabres jersey. That was the white jersey. It really doesn't matter between the white one and the dark one, but I think I like the white one a little bit more. They can use that as a different logo, and I mean, it is a little bit different, but not too much. Again, the Buffalo Sabres haven't really changed much throughout the years. They might want to use their Winter Classic from this season, or they might want to go back to something retro, but if I had to choose, I would go with the 1990 retro jersey. I just love that jersey overall. For Chicago Blackhawks, they have a ton of jerseys in their history, and they can pull from a lot of different designs. They could definitely go through something for the last few Winter Classics that they had. A few of those designs are pretty good, and they can definitely use a white one. I mean, they can use something for their away for a couple of times. I mean, they have lots of options. I can't really pinpoint any really real option, but I think they would go for something like akin to the Winter Classic that they've been using. For the Calgary Flames, there's a ton of options there, but I really want them to wear their Atlanta jerseys from the past, and those are really good. I love the logo on that. If they could actually get that and actually be able to use it, I would love that as an alternate jersey. It isn't too far away from their home jersey that they've been using for a couple of Winter Classics, but I would definitely love to see that again, have that Atlanta Flames logo on that. That would just be fantastic to see. For the Carolina Hurricanes, I hope they go back to their black alternate from a few years ago, where they had that interesting logo with the flag and the hurricane on it. That was a very cool logo. I wish that they would go back to that for their next year's alternate jersey. And if they use the black and they change up the stripes a bit on the bottom, I would definitely like the jersey a whole ton more. That'd be just fantastic jersey. I'm not a big fan of the stripes on the bottom of the one that they used a couple years ago, but if they change it up, maybe use it something different, maybe something like their home jersey or their away jersey, it could be something truly special there. They've also hit it at using Hartford jerseys in the past, and of course they're selling Hartford merchandise now in their stores, so they could definitely go something akin to the Hartford Whalers. And for the Colorado Avalanche, I think they'll go back to their 2017 third jersey. They might want to go for something retro, but I think they'll go for that third jersey that they had a couple of years ago, the fan favorite that almost every single person loves. And really, I don't have to gush about this jersey anymore. I already love it, and you guys already know I love it, so we're just going to end it here. I love the Colorado Avalanche jerseys, and they should definitely use them. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, I have an interesting opinion here, but I have the 2003, 2004 alternate jerseys, and I just love these jerseys. These stripes on the bottom, of course, the stars, and just the piping around everything. I just think it works spectacularly well. Of course, they have the Stola logo there, and they have the stripes and the stars on the sleeves, and I just love that part about it. Having that is it's probably my favorite jersey that they've had. But for them, I think that would be a cool jersey to return. I think they'll go with the Cannon jersey with the blue, but if I really had to choose one, if I really wanted one, I would definitely have that one. It isn't too much different from the jersey they have now, but the similar details and little things definitely do work on it. For the Dallas Stars, I think it's pretty obvious what they'll go for. I think they'll go for the 1990, the retro style star jersey where they were first coming in the league, and they had that star jersey that was incorporated throughout the jersey. That's a fantastic jersey. I would say it's below Victory Green, but man, it's fantastic too. It's a brilliant, innovative jersey that I think was underused and probably not used for as long as it should have been. And it was just a fantastic jersey overall, and people do love it. And I think that will be the returning jersey for the Dallas Stars for their alternates. For the Detroit Red Wings, there's definitely a few options there. I wish that they go to their 2016 Centennial Classic jersey with the D, but of course we can't have perfect things in the world. But I think that they'll go for a more retro style jersey, maybe the 2014 Winter Classic, and I think that's what they're going to go for. They're going to try and go for something retro, and I think that that's a perfect jersey to do so. It's a good jersey. They could use a few improvements on it, maybe change it up a little bit, but I think that if they use that as their alternate, it would be pretty well. For the Edmonton Oilers, I don't really have too many really ideas. Maybe they go for their blue jersey, again, that they have for the Reebok jersey. Maybe they use that as their alternate. I mean, there's not too many ideas. Maybe they go for a black jersey. Maybe they go just somewhere out there with remember their oil logo, which had like the cogs and all that. That was a very interesting jersey. I'm not going to say if it's bad or not, but that was a very interesting jersey. Maybe they want to go something akin to that, where it's just a weird logo and a weird jersey. Maybe they do that, but they're probably going to go back to their blue jerseys there. Florida Panthers, maybe they use something like the third jersey from a few years ago where I had the Florida Panthers and it was like kind of a blue with navy blue on it. I really want to see navy blue jersey with the Florida Panthers, and I think that they can maybe use something like maybe use some black in it, maybe use some touch-ups to it, but maybe they use navy blue in a Florida Panthers jersey. I think it would look pretty nice. For Los Angeles Kings, I really want to see them go back to the 2010 home jerseys where it had the crown on the crest, it was black, and it had the purple on it. I think that's one of their best jerseys besides the home jersey that they have right now. If they use that, that would just be a fantastic jersey they can bring back. They have lots of history. Maybe they go with the black or the yellow jerseys from back in the 60s, but I think that they've used a 2010 jersey, that would be a fantastic idea. For the Minnesota Wild, they have a few jerseys in their history, but if I think they went to the 2016 Stadium Series, maybe made a few changes, but if they had the preset, they use that as the base design for the alternate jersey, that would be fantastic. That jersey is just great overall, and if they use that as a base, if they use that and made a few changes to it, I think that would be an awesome jersey to use as their alternate. For the Montreal Canadiens, I think they went to their 2016 Winter Classic jersey. That would be just fantastic. That jersey is great, and if the Montreal Canadiens decided to use that for a few games, that would just be fantastic. They have a few retro jerseys in their arsenal. I mean, the jerseys haven't changed for a long time, but they have ideas there. They have lots of ideas. I don't think they're going to go with anything spectacular, but if they went for the 2016 Winter Classic jersey, I would like that a bunch. Now we're on to Nashville, and honestly, I have no idea what they could do. I don't think they're going to go for a black kind of new jersey. I don't think they're going to go too spectacular, too out there with their jersey designs. They could maybe, I don't know what they would really do, maybe go for like a navy blue. I have really no idea what they could really do. Maybe they will go for a retro jersey with when they have the silver and that kind of weird logo there. Maybe they want to go back to that, but I don't really see too many possibilities with the Nashville Predators. Their logo doesn't really mesh well with too many colors, and really, I don't know what they'll have to do. Maybe they have to do something really wacky to actually make it work, but I really have no ideas here. And no, the mustard jersey would not work. For the New Jersey Devils, I think it's pretty obvious that they'll go back to the green jersey, which will look very well, but they may want to go for something different, but I think it's pretty obvious what they'll do. I think they'll go back to the green jerseys. For the New York Islanders, I don't really have too many jersey ideas. Maybe they go back to the black jersey that they had a couple years ago, maybe change a few things from it, but I think they might want to use like an orange kind of main jersey. Maybe that they want to have like an orange that just looks like, just is the main color on the jersey. I don't really have too many ideas for them. They want to go something different where the Oilers have the orange and the blue mains. Maybe the Islanders want to have the blue and the orange as well. That could definitely work there. For the New York Rangers, I think the possibilities are either the 2018 Winter Classic jersey, which I think is a very well possibility. Might want to just recycle that for the alternates for next season. Or they might want to use something that I really do enjoy. That's the early 2000s, the Liberty jersey that they used in the early 2000s, which is just fantastic. I think it was in the 90s that he used that. I do love that jersey, and that logo is fantastic. And if they use that, I would just not be mad at all. I think that would be a cool jersey to bring back. And for Ottawa, I think that the fan base just loves the O jersey, so I think they'll go with a recreation of that. Maybe use a few different colors, or maybe they'll use something, again, in the past, and they might want to use something that they use in the recent future, in that white jersey that they have with a few colors. I think that could work as well. For the Philadelphia Flyers, they used their alternate jersey from a couple years ago where they had the black shoulders. I think that would be fantastic. I love that jersey. They had the black shoulders, all that. That would just be fantastic. And just a great jersey overall that they probably should use more. And if they use that as their alternate jersey, maybe use a couple of different, I don't know, maybe they use a few more touches. But if they just use that as their alternate, I'd just be completely fine with that because I just love that jersey. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, there's really no contest here. Just go with the baby blue. For the St. Louis Blues, I'd love that they bring back their 2017 Winter Classic jersey. Now, I don't know if that's too likely. You might want to go with their their late 2000s, that 2008 kind of retro feel with the alternate jerseys, where they have that navy blue and then that like pretty cool logo with the arch and all that. That'd be a cool jersey to see back. And I think the logo with the arch is a lot more likely than the one with the Winter Classic, but they can definitely bring back the Winter Classic one, and I wouldn't be mad with either one. Those two are fantastic jerseys. For the San Jose Sharks, I'd love if they go back to a couple of years ago with the black jersey that they had. Just a fantastic jersey overall. The logo that they have really meshes well with black, and I think that it works very well, and it worked very well at the time. Why not bring it back again? For the Tampa Bay Lightning, if they use their white shoulder design with a black mane in the early 2000s, I think that would be a fantastic jersey to see come back. In the old days when they had everybody and they won the Stanley Cup, those jerseys were just fantastic and solid overall. They bring those back, that would be fantastic to see. The Toronto Maple Leafs, their jerseys haven't changed too much over the years, but I like the 1970 jerseys, so why not bring those back? For the Vancouver Canucks, I think there's two definite real possibilities. I think that they'll either go with the stick logo, the blue, where it had the same jersey design, but it had the logo with the stick on it. I really do like that design as well. I think it's a much better logo than the one they have right now. Or they could go back to the black skate jersey, which I would be not mad at all because I love that jersey. But if that come back, I would be happy about it because both jerseys are fantastic. And I think the skate logo is a little bit more likely, but if they go with the stick one, I would not be mad at all. For the Vegas Golden Knights, I did have a lot of ideas. I can go with a lot of stuff, but maybe they go with a red mane. Maybe they have like a kind of red jersey. That would be cool to see. There's lots of options that the Vegas Golden Knights have. They have lots of colors in their team, and if they used a lot of them, I think they could go with a pretty out there jersey, but I think it could look pretty good. Maybe they go with a pure black. Maybe they go with a pure red, which would be fantastic to see. They have lots of options, and I really have no idea how they would pull it off, but they have lots of options for a potential alternate. For the Washington Capitals, have had a lot of alternates over the years, but I think they'll go with the ones that I had a few years ago with the 2013 one, which had just the retro look that they had at first, and I really do like the jersey. I think a lot of people do that as well, and I think that it's a pretty real possibility that they'll bring that back as well. And now, last but not least, I think that the Winnipeg Jets will go back to their 1990 throwback jersey, and that they use that a little bit. I think they used it in Heritage Classic, something like that, a couple of years ago, but if they bring that back as well, they have a few interesting options there. They have a few good jerseys in their arsenal as well for the past of the Jets. I think they could definitely incorporate one of those into their alternate. I think it would look pretty well. I think everybody would be happy then. And overall, I just love alternate jerseys as well. It brings a whole new kind of level to jerseys as well. They have lots of more creativity usually, and if it's not creativity, it's usually a throwback, which people love to see, and I do love to see as well. If every team is forced to make a throwback or an alternate, that'd be fantastic to see. It could be a lot of creativity and a lot of retro throwbacks being utilized in NHL games, which would be just fantastic to see as well. It'd just be a great overall new wave of jerseys that are going to look good in the NHL. Now, of course, my speculation is probably going to be way off. A few of them are going to be right, but of course a lot of them are probably going to be wrong, so we'll see. But overall, this is just jerseys that I want to see. That's not completely jerseys that I think will totally get. I'm not really predicting which jersey will get chosen. I'm just predicting I'm really just choosing which ones I really love, which ones I want to see as alternates. Let's go, guys. Like, subscribe, did not ring that bell comment. Tell me down below what your options are and what you guys feel are going to be the best alternate jerseys in the NHL. Tell me down your speculations, what you guys will think the jersey will become, what teams will get which jerseys, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.